Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Sup, dude? So how's
Oh,
how's the Great Lakes been treating you, dude?
it's getting colder up here. It's getting
Hey,
colder.
hey, it's getting colder over here in California too.
Oh, really? By what? By 1 degree?
Hey, dude, I need to put on two blankets now for warmth.
Oh, oh, that's nice. It's very fucking nice of you. You know what they gave us in boot camp?
Um, I know they gave you guns and a stick. That's what you told me.
They gave us a fucking blanket of wool. And sometimes the wool wouldn't even cover your entire body. You have to, like take a square, right? Picture a square in your mind, rotate that bitch 90 degrees, and that's how I slept.
You weren't allowed to like cuddle up or
No, there was no recruit to recruit
no
contact.
no. I mean like ball up.
A what?
Ball up, like, curl up
No,
into.
I was, yeah. Yeah, I could do that. But it was fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah. So you enjoy you enjoy your vacation there?
No, it's not fucking vacation, dude. I had like one of the fucking, not the worst, but one of the most stressful fucking boot camp experience I ever had. I mean, not ever had, but one of the most stressful boot camp experiences that if you could take someone out from boot camp, I'd be like, mine's more stressful.
I think that's the point.
Basically, I feel like my experience in boot camp could be more stressful than yours.
You remember what I'm signing up for, dude.
Listen, man, you wouldn't understand if you were in my shoes. Our second RDC, right? The best way I could describe him is if a Marine got lost on the ship and just joined the Navy by accident. That's the best way I could describe him.
Okay. Well, give me an example. What's something he did that you didn't like? Or yeah.
Alright, so when we were practicing to carry our flags, right, we had to march in a certain way, and then in a certain steps, we had to make a turn. All right. If you watch the graduation ceremony, there's a left turn where we turn, and then every flag, when every RPOC, AROC, Guidon, POC, you don't have to know those things, but basically, we all had to line up, right? And and there was this one time where we practiced a drill tape, which basically just us like telling us when to put down our flags, when to bring up our flags, when to, like basically be in time be in sync, basically, right? So there was this one time where we were practicing that with the entire graduating class with the graduating ship, and so we practiced. And there was this one part where Guidon, the one who holds our division flag, which is 3A2, who holds that flag, he was supposed to be in parade rest, which is basically if you would have stand up right now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I know those positions. I was in marching band.
okay, so then I won't just explain much. Right. So in parade rest, right, you left foot out, shoulder width apart, right hand out, right? That's no wait, present no 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 oh no sorry, present arms, sorry,
Oh,
present
oh,
arms.
oh, you mean like
We have to do present.
you mean with like kind of like rifles or was it flags
Yeah,
still?
basically it was a flag.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like you kind of had to hold it diagonally, sort of. No?
No, that's parade rest. So in present arms, we had to sit straight up, and we had like our hand in a taco grip. Like you put all of your pinky, ring, middle, pointer together, and then you put your thumb like in a in the shape of a V, that's your talker grip, and that's the way we hold the stick. The present arms, when we say present arms, your left hand goes to your shoulder, make a fist, and pull your flag down while tucking in your right arm and having both of your thumbs on top of the stick. That's present arms.
Oh, so like you're holding it up, like straight up, and then you're dropping it sideways, sort of. If I'm getting, if I'm visualizing this correctly.
Well, you want, like, you punch your shoulder, right? Your right shoulder with your left hand, and then pulling it down in front of you.
It definitely sounds complicated, so I can see why you were having trouble.
Yeah, but that's not the worst thing. So what he did was, like, he did that, but we were taught incorrectly. Like, our other RDC number 3, he taught us incorrectly. He told us, like, alright, when our pod reports, like for example, like when he salutes, he says, Division 3A2, all present for accounted for, sir. Right, well, right? After that, when he salutes up, that's when Gaidon is supposed to bring his arm to his shoulder and bring it down so he can salute, basically, right? At the same time as our pod, the one who holds a saber. At that time, when we did it, our RC lost his fucking mind. Like, he was at the bleachers, and the bleachers are like a good distance away, right? He had a stick, like a broken stick, like the pointing end, like the end of a stick was sharp. So what he did was that he threw that stick down the ground, right? Then he grabbed another stick, that's the stick with the sharp edge. He rushed towards Gaida with the face, but his face was fucking red, dude. Like, if you thought, like, if you ever, like, got angry and your face was red, like, oh shit, my face is red. No, his face was fucking pure anger. And it was like the face of fucking anger from inside out. He fucking ran towards Gaida, shot at him, like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And basically, and so I'm like, what? He was basically saying like, I was, you only listen to me. You only fucking listen. I'm the one who knows what to fucking do. You don't listen to anyone fucking else. Only listen to me. Only listen to me. As he was saying this, it was right in front of Gardner's face. Alright, now I'm behind Gardner. I'm 6'6", so I follow him. And as soon as he was running towards me as soon as he was running towards Gardner with that pointy end of the stick, I thought he was gonna kill me. Even though I did nothing wrong, I thought he was gonna kill me. Even though his anger wasn't directed towards me, I thought I was gonna die. Right? And then, like, after he got done yelling, after we came back to the apartment and practiced more, and after he left, stick 5, right? He said, like, man, as soon as we're done and we talked about it, he was like, man, if he fucking came, I was about to fucking, like, punch that guy because this is Stitch 5 saying. Stitch 5 said, like, he was about to fight him because he looked like he was about to kill Gaida. Like, he thought he was gonna murder him. That's how his face looked like. But then he stopped himself. He just, no, this is the military. He'll be alright. And I thought I was gonna die by proxy, dude.
So, sounds like an experience.
It was a fucking experience, dude. My bootcamp experience wouldn't be that stressful if it wasn't for second RDC. If second RDC wasn't there, I would have had a normal time. I would have flown under the radar. I would have flown under the radar because until week 6 of bootcamp, they didn't even know my name. They saw my face and questioned whether I was in their division or not. Until I became a stick. And they were like, oh.
Oh, so that what you just said with the stick story and the RDC that happened like halfway through?
Yeah, like the only reason why I became sick is because stick 6, the previous one, sucked ass. He was fucking terrible. He couldn't even march right. So terrible. Yes, he couldn't be in step with the cadence. And you know what's crazy though is that our second RDC, like our first RDC, a chief, he wanted to replace 6-6. The second RDC was like, no, let's keep him around. I'll give him time to train, right? And like it was wild for me because like second RDC, like he fucking bullied 6-6. Like 6-6 was like his bitch. Like every single time we were out marching, he always had something to yell to 6-6. So it surprised me like how he wanted to keep him. I was like, no, he's still training. But no, our chief was like, no, we need to replace him. And so they replaced him with me. And that's how I became 6-6. That's how I became noticed by our RDCs.
And was that when you started to get more? Okay, because I was messaging you earlier, right? And you said until I was a stick, I wasn't noticed or something. Wait, or do you mean like?
Yeah. So before I was a stick, they didn't know my name, they didn't recognize me, so they questioned me like, "Are you part of my division?" That's what my first RDC, and that's what my old third RDC. We got a new third RDC midway because our old third RDC got her orders changed, right? So after I became a stick, that's when they knew my name, and I knew they knew my name because I was second RDC. There was just one time where I was new. I punched my right shoulder for present arms, but my thumb was showing, even though it was not supposed to. So I messed up, and he was like, "No, don't fucking do that. You punch your fucking shoulder." And then he looked at me. Then he looked under. They looked at my name tag. I was like, "You punch your fucking shoulder, Torres Huerta." Like he said my name fucking like slowly and threatening. Like he was like. It was almost like he was engraving my name to the fucking names, billions of names he knows.
He was engraved, like he was in. Yeah.
Yeah, so. That's how I knew. Like, oh yeah, he knows my fucking name now. He knows my name. Fuck. So I was supposed to. My whole plan was to fly under the radar, but now that's gone. So.
Hey, dude. You were pushed into a higher position. Be proud of that.
God damn it. But yeah, no. But so another thing, I have so much respect for fucking band kids, man. When we first went out marching, I was like, oh shit, this is what band kids are supposed to do? Fuck this shit. How the fuck did they do it?
I mean, you get used to it after a while. I mean, seeing as how you were a stick. Wait, did you manage to keep the stick for until the end or no?
Yeah, during graduation I was 6'6".
Oh, dude, then you definitely got the hang of it then.
Yeah, I had to, man. I didn't want to get yelled at.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even get good at marching until like 4 months after joining band. I mean, then again, I could march, but I couldn't march play at the same time. But you know. So, dude, what else happened? Like, I know you got dude. Oh, how was the gas chamber? Tell me about that. How was the gas chamber?
Oh shit, the fucking gas chamber. I totally forgot about that shit. Hold on, I think I wrote down what fucking happened. Let me see.
Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, did you ever write to your family or nah?
Yeah, I did. I did write it to my family. It was the only address I know.
I'm guessing your notebook got taken away.
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh. Wait, so then where did you like need my area code? Is that it?
Yeah, I needed your address and well, not your address. I need your area code and the city.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, man. I should have fucking. God damn it! Why am I so stupid?
Yeah. Don't worry. I made my own list for when I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I've been set back a few times, and I got the area codes for people, but yeah, not making that mistake. So, you find that journal entry?
There's true kill, no, praying card contains less more. Ceiling. Shit, this is firefighting assessment.
You did firefighting, bro?
Yeah, I did firefighting.
That sounds interesting. Tell me about that.
Okay, I found the gas chamber shit.
Oh, well, gas chamber then.
Okay, so today is a gas chamber day. We march our way to the class and learn how to handle different fire extinguishers. We learn the proper way to wear a mask, how it is to protect us from chemical weapons. The march back here was terrible as always. We practiced our next drill march, which is for graduation. Chapels are right, nothing to say. The gas chamber experience had some good times I can recall. Romero's face was wasted. Romero's face was red. Alright, so there's this guy, Romero, right? His fucking face was red as hell. And also, like, the snot that came out of his nose, it reached, like, he's pretty tall. He's like around 5'8", right? His snot reached the ground.
Oh,
And it didn't break. Like, you know how sometimes when you sneeze and like you break from your nose and then the snot dripping from your hand? Yeah, no. He tried doing that, it still fucking reached the ground. So, yeah, that was him. There was this girl, right, who pretended to pass out. I don't know, I didn't see it. But the story was, this is how the people around her accounted it. Basically, she faked it. Basically, it was her, like, being at the rear left corner of the gas chamber, and she pretended to pass out. And as soon as she passed out, all of the guys around her, we started to do training timeout, but in the gas chamber way. So the normal training timeout would be to raise your right hand into your fist and yell training timeout. But in the gas chamber, instead, we raise both hands, make up X, and yell out training timeout. And we did that for the girl. But apparently it was fake. It was not real. It was just a fucking fake thing. And then after that, they added a lot more gas for the final row, which is where I was. So basically, after each row was finished, they added more gas, and they added more gas, right? And when they added the gas, right, the first time before the girl passed out, or pretended to pass out, I already felt my neck getting like cut. Like the gas mask, it protected my half of my neck, and there was a line. I'm not sure how to describe it. It was more like a burning sensation, but the burning sensation I could feel going around my neck, like it was about to be cut off.
Like, do you feel like tiny poking or?
Nah, it was like more like a burning,
yeah.
It was more of a burning. Like the mask, it protected me. It fucking worked. But I had to wait like around like a good 5 minutes before I was at the front of the row. Right, once I reached the front of the row, there was this trainer who fucking put a ton of chemicals onto the hot plate. And when I mean a fuck ton, I mean a fuck ton. Like, she dumped fucking pill on that hot plate. And I looked to my left. The guy to my left was looking at me. Looked to the right. The guy was looking at the hot plate. And I knew that, we're fucked, dude. She gave us she gave us the entire pill. She literally fucked us up. Like, we're gonna fucking die here. Right? She gave us a fucking pill. And as soon as we saw our mask, right, I sucked in. I sucked in my air before I turned on my mask, so I had time to like breathe out, and hopefully withstand the chemical. It did not work. As soon as I tried to breathe in, I fucking coughed. It burned.
Oh, it's making me cough.
It burned to breathe, basically. Like I tried to breathe in, and I couldn't. Like I tried to like exhale as much as I could, and then my fucking ears, my eyes were running. had the urge to vomit. I had to fucking like, it was painful. Like my nose, like boogers were starting to come out. Not a whole lot, but it was slowly dripping out. And the worst thing was is that they had to we couldn't leave until everyone said like their division, their name, and Huya. So it was like Division 382 Taurus Royalty Huya. Basically that. And we couldn't leave without that. And once all of us were done, that's when we would get to go. But the thing is, the doors were stuck. Like you had to like fucking ram yourself in to the doors to push yourself. The first guy, his first push didn't make it. It wasn't until the second guy came in and fucking pushed that door that we were able to get out.
Wait, were they designed to be sticky or like was it?
Oh. Yes, they were. Yes, they were designed because they told us, hey, when you push this door, make sure you put in your full force. I was like, you jackasses. you guys are fucking terrorists. And yeah, that was the gas chamber. You were in the final row. All in all, it was a fun experience. Like, and the sensation, right? If you want to like get a taste of it, I would say it has the same type of feeling as when your mom makes like really spicy food. And you walk into the kitchen. That's how it is. That's like the baby. That's like the baby fetus version of a gas chamber.
So it's like 100 times worse.
Oh yeah, fuck ton.
Yeah.
100 times worse.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would actually. There was this Asmos Asmos that did it. I did it twice.
What's an Asmo?
I forgot to tell you. Okay, so here's the thing. In Navy, right? If you get an Asmo, it's basically when you get sent back in training for a couple of weeks.
So like you get held back basically.
Yeah. Instead of 10 weeks, you get like 12 weeks or 14 weeks, whatever, how long it takes. I think someone had, like, the one that I've heard of was, like, someone had 9, I would say, like, 4 months in bootcamp, 4 months.
Damn.
Yeah, and so you could get asthma for medical reasons, like getting COVID. That's when you get, like, separated and that's when you get isolated, right? That's when you get in asthma. Another reason would be if you were made false allegations or you did something terrible.
You got in trouble.
Yeah, like there was this guy named Valery. His heart card was filled with fucking shit, dude. Like and he got asthma because he was charged for sexual harassment.
Ooh, that's not fun.
Yeah, and then he was a fucking shitbag, dude. Like the first day we met, at the first day I saw him, I was like, "Are you an asthma?" "Yeah, I'm an asthma." That's chill, right? This guy's pretty chill. When we march our way to do PT, physical training, he said, "Oh, by the way, don't blame me if I fart too much, right? Since it's a hot day, I'm gonna fart a lot, so please don't mind." And as soon as he said that, I was like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
As soon as
I barely fucking know you, and you say that for the first 10 words? That's the type of image you want me to have of you?
Well, I mean, now you got an idea of why he got asthma.
Yeah, and there was just another incident where he fucking sneezed, and it's not, no, he spit, sorry, he spitted. And it was a windy day. I was behind him, and his spit got all over me.
Oh.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I almost fucking yelled. Like, I almost wanted to fucking stop the marching and yell at him. But I couldn't fucking do that because I would get yelled. Like, hey, I held myself. I'm standing. I was like, this fucking guy, I'm gonna fucking, God fucking damn it. And I marched all the way back to our division with fucking snot covering me. With spit, sorry.
And were you bald at that point?
Huh?
Were you bald at that point?
No, during that point, my hair started to grow back a little bit. I was like, yeah.
I don't know which is worse. bald spit in hair or spit on your bald head?
It was fucking gross, dude. 2 days later, I got pink eye. So
Ooh.
that guy, he had a lot of nicknames. He had a fucking ton of nicknames.
Oh, give me some.
Like, one of them was Hazmat, and then another was Patient Zero. Yeah, it was a very shitty recruit.
That's fun.
Yeah. So back to the gas chamber. Yeah, that's basically much it. You just get burned, your eyes, ears are all get watery, so.
How's your first few days there? First few week, 2 weeks, whatever.
No. So what they do is they have a thing called P days, which stands for processing days. It's basically when you're on hold, and they're about to put you on your ship. They're about to, basically that's where you get all of your gear, like your camo gear,
and
your PT gear.
Is when you say ship, do you mean like like a big group that you're in, like? Because I know in the Army and Marines they're called platoons, where like it's like 70 or so people that are all together. Is that like a ship, or is a?
So what we were at the Pro, and the Pro is just a building that processes PDAs, right? We started with 90 people, right? But we had to go through medical. Like, we had to make sure that we were fit for full. And after medical, we lost like around 10 people.
Oh.
And I mean, there was this one guy who in medical, they found like he had some sort of disease that wouldn't allow him to do it. So he was medically discharged. After that, we were cut down to 71 people in our division. So we started from 90 all the way down to 70, and that was mostly because of the physical fitness, like the first RDC assessment, which is basically just like a checkpoint where they check, are you ready for the OPFA, the official fitness
physical
assessment.
Fitness. Okay.
Fitness assessment, OPFA. Basically, it's where like once you do this, you graduate. And some people couldn't even pass the RDC assessment. You couldn't pass the most fucked up thing was they couldn't pass the run, and we had a buffer, which basically means like it's okay if you don't, like your run time, like my run time would be 12 minutes and 15 seconds. But if I pass like around 12 minutes and 30 seconds, I would still pass. But I wouldn't pass by OPFA standards. But some people didn't even pass the RDC assessment, so they got asthma back.
So it's like an initial strength test or something?
Yeah, like initial assessment, basically.
Yeah. So you're like expected to reach a minimum, but then that minimum is even higher, I guess.
Yeah, basically. And we graduated with 71 people in our division, and a division is just it's just a division full of people. We sleep in one compartment, have a head, shower. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So a division is like 70 people or 100 people, something like that.
And it really depends. Like we started with 90, and the only reason why we had 71 is because a lot of people got asthma.
Yeah, and I'm guessing a ship is like four divisions, right?
A ship is where division lives. Yes. In my ship.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, in my ship there were 12 divisions, but the thing is that some of our divisions were integrated. So instead of calling them like a division, we would call them brother division or sister division. And since we were an all-male division, our other division, the one in front of, the one next to us, 381, we call them bro div, brother division. For example, 376 and 375, they were an integrated division. So the male division would call them sister div, and the other sister div would call them bro div. That's how it worked. Yeah, and that was basically it. That's how it's made up, and every ship has like a good 12 divisions, because that's the requirement.
Cool. How was the food over there?
The rice sucked ass. The rice was fucking terrible. It was fucking hard. It was crude. It didn't taste like shit. I always had to add salt because they couldn't even make they couldn't even season it right.
So
right?
it was.
And they tried to make Mexican rice, and the Mexican rice tasted ass. The only rice they ever got right was white rice.
And
it was basic fucking rice. It's like not even a good accomplishment. Like I was surprised that a white rice actually tasted good.
I can see you're happy. So happy.
But other than the rice, the food was pretty good. There was like a lot of competition to get bread though. Like the bread, you'd be lucky you got motherfucker that the fucking bread bin wasn't empty by the time you got there.
So wait, so how was your average plate? Like what did you get besides crappy rice?
We would get an entree and then however many sides you want. Basically, an entree it depends on what day it is. For example, a normal average day would be like beef brisket or chicken mahali or chicken teriyaki, or it would be some random bullshit like fish potluck. Right? It would be like a good entree and a semi bad entree, which means not healthy for you, and a healthy entree. And then to your sides, you would get like you could only get like sides are like if the sides were healthy, you could get as many as you want. Like if there were three healthy sides, you could get all three. But to get a non-healthy side, it would only limit around 1 to 2. And there was a self-serving bar, which was filled with salads, tomatoes, spinach, tuna, cheese, sometimes cheese, fruit, apples, bananas, nuts, walnuts, and then ranch dressings. But it would depend on the day. Like during morning, it would be hard-boiled eggs, yogurt, fruits, and then banana, some shit like that, cereal.
Yeah.
And then after that, it would be for drinks. They couldn't wash the cups. The cups were dirty all the time.
Yeah. Were you ever like on a time crunch to eat? Cause I hear like
yeah, we were on a time crunch. So basically, how it works is that we will line up in two separate lines: port section and starboard section. Port section is left side, starboard section is right side. So we all line up, go to the galleys in the room. The one half go to the left, one half go to the right. We'll go there. And then after that, they will serve us food, and then we had 10 minutes on the clock, but the 10 minutes will only start until the last person sits down. Once the last person sits down, that's when they add 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, that's when we have to get up from the tables and leave.
Did they ever do that thing where like you're only allowed to use your right hand to eat, and then no, I'm guessing not.
No, not really. They just told us, don't talk, keep looking straight, don't put your fucking elbows on the table, and don't get up from your seat.
I see.
But most of us didn't follow the rules. We talked, we put our fucking elbows on the table, and we got up from our seat to get more fucking bread or get a refill.
Really? That's strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was strange.
I'm trying to think because I don't know much about Navy boot camp. How was swim?
Swim. Wasn't that hard. When they asked who was not confident to swim, I raised my hand because I wasn't confident. But they just showed me, okay, just do the backstroke. Okay, I know do the backstroke.
Yeah.
So I did it. I said, okay, good enough. You go jump off the diving board. Huh? I jump off board? I jump board now? Okay. I jump off board. I land in the water. It took me like a good 2 seconds to get to the surface. I was like, okay, surface should be up now. Where is the surface? Where's the motherfucking surface? I started panicking. Swim faster! Swim faster! Oh, there's the surface. I got up and I just swam away. And I did the backstroke all the way around the pool and told me to get out, and I didn't get out. And then I got out. Then it's on to the second phase, which is float. Basically, I float on the sea for 5 minutes, and I just float. That's it. Face down, make sure not to bump into anyone, and that's pretty much it. I had to float for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we would then get up, put on our coveralls, and then jump to the pool again,
And
then slap the water
is
3 times.
well, what is your coveralls? Is that like a uniform or something?
Coveralls, like think about like what were those people called? Like a car mechanic. See, picture a mechanic with the coveralls. That's what we were.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, so coveralls, we put those on, and they showed us that if you ever jump off the ship with your coveralls, you grab with your left hand, you open your left side up, and with your right hand, you smash the water down for air bubbles to go inside of it. And do it 3 times. After 3 times, you hold it and you wrap it and you close it to make sure all the air stays inside, and you look up. And that's how you stay afloat.
I'm guessing you passed that with ease.
Yeah, I did. And then I swam back, got up, took out my coveralls, and then went to abandoned ship, which is basically the same thing. You jump off from a diving board with a life preserver, jump off the water, into the water, swim to the life raft, get into 2 lines where basically we help each other get onto the life raft. Once we get on the life raft, and then next group comes in. When they come in, that's when we get off the life raft and swim, and that's the whole swimming test. And I passed.
So you did the entire thing back with back rows or whatever they're called.
Well, that's when I first started. The second phase, you don't have to swim; you just float. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the third phase, I didn't need to backstroke since I had a floating device on me, the life preserver. So I just swam forward normally.
Cool. I don't know. Anything? Got any other interesting things?
I can tell you a story about our fucking division.
About your what?
About my division.
Shoot it.
Alright, so let's see. What's a cool story? Oh yeah, our chief, our first RDC was into a recruit's on.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting.
So basically, our chief sometimes checks personal letters to make sure we don't smuggle any pornographic materials. And then he saw I'll just call him Diekman. He saw Diekman's aunt photo. I was like, ooh, who's that? Oh, that's my aunt, chief. Oh, really? Oh, that's very lovely. And then somehow he convinced Diekman to send her a letter, like send her a letter for Chief. Yeah. And he was waiting for that letter the entire bootcamp season. Like the entire bootcamp was like, "Hey, Diekman, where's the letter?" "Oh, I don't know, Chief." "Oh, really, really? Okay, that's fine." And he fucking waited it until it was 8 week, and it was until 8 week where Chief was like, "All right, I'll take matters to my own hand." He called Diekman over. He's like, "All right, show me that photo again." Like, "Okay, I'll show you that photo." He brought the photo over. He's like, "Oh, okay, so she's the one with the hat and the dog?" "Yeah, she's the one with the hat and the dog." And you know what Chief fucking did? He fucking took out his phone, went on Facebook, and typed in Diekman's last name and first name, found his profile, went to his friends list, and then found the exact same picture. And he asked Diekman, "What's her name?" "Oh, her name is so and so." It was like, okay. Found the fucking name, clicked on her profile, scrolled down, and was like, "Oh, so does she look like this?" And he brought up the exact same photo that Diekman had in his phone hand and showed it to him.
Wait, how did you find? How were you looking at? Were you watching this, or wait? How did this?
Yeah, I was watching this. This happened right in front of the fishbowl, and the fishbowl is the office inside of the compartment. And I was just watching it, there was a whole crowd gathering. I was like, "Oh, okay, what's going on here?" I went there. I fucking the whole people who were watching there lost their fucking mind because Chief found Dietland's aunt without like fucking struggling. It was like fast, and Dietland's face was like pure was full of disbelief. He's like, "What the fuck happened? How the fuck did you find my aunt?"
Did he ever hit? No. Did
Nah,
did your RDC ever
I
hit?
left before Chief even interacted with Diekman's aunt. So fuck. But after he was done waiting, another division, the division was like, "Oh, Parker C has a hot mom," and then she was like, "Oh, really, huh? What type of hats does she wear?" Parker C was like, "Oh, I don't know. She doesn't really wear hats." And she was like, not interested then. And Parker said, "Well, hold on. She has like a photo of a cowboy hat." I said, "Oh," and she was like, "Oh yeah, really? Show it to me." Parker C went up to his drawer, took it out, showed Chief. "Oh yeah, this is good." Introduced me to her. And we were busy matchmaking other people's moms with Chief. It's fucking funny as hell.
I hear that's sometimes what happens with recruiters and other drill sergeants and drill instructors from other branches. It's so fucking weird, but
it's fucking weird, but fucking hilarious at the same time.
I don't know if you've ever seen that one dude reacting to a boot camp video where he's talking about, he said something about all the moms look at the drill sergeants and they're like, you can't see my face, but
yeah, I can see your face.
They're they look at the drill sergeant like, oh,
Yeah, no, Chief showed us his walk, which is basically just him fucking moving with his left and right shoulders very slowly, and all of his medals would be clanking, clang, clang,
what the
clang,
fuck? Wait.
to impress Diekman's aunt.
Oh. And Diekman's mom is on the other side, like,
That was the whole plan. For Diekman's aunt.
Did Diekman's mom ever come to his graduation?
Nah, she had to wait outside the base. That's why.
Chief would have been happy.
Yeah, he would have. Fuck.
Any other stories? That was a good one.
I have a let's see, second RDC. There was this time where second RDC beating beating on this one watch. Like when he beats people, he rarely beats the people who is the perpetrator. So let's say, for example, I messed up.
When you
He wouldn't
say
beat.
when you say beat, you don't mean him like literally beat. You mean just yell, right?
Nah, when I say B, it's ITE, intensive training exercise.
Oh.
Yeah, that was our punishment if he fucked up, and but he didn't fuck up the person who fucked up. He fucked up the watch. So let's say the division was being too loud. He will walk out, tell the watch, he will tell the watch, hydrate, go fucking hydrate right now. The watch went to hydrate, and then the cinematography was like, all right, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 means to go down to a swap position. 2 means to go into a leading rest position, which is basically just push-ups, but up. So like if you were to go down, but to do a push-up, with your arms fully extended, that's 2. 3 is when your legs come in to a squat, you don't go up, you stay there, like Spider-Man. That's 3. Number 4 is when your legs extend out again to the push-up position. Number 5 is when you do a push-up. Number 6 is when you go up. Number 7 is when your legs go in to Spider-Man position. And number 8 is when you go up. So we literally
burpees, basically.
burpees, yes, without jumping.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes he would do things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, dude.
And then he would do it slowly. He would do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next round it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you've done all of that, you have to say their name, their rank. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 chief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 chief. Basically that.
Oh, dude. Did that ever happen to you or not?
Yeah, I did. It was during my watch, which is basically just guarding the compartment, like just walking around. I couldn't say my name right. So there are 2 type of watches. Security watch, which basically means you're standing in the P-way, which is a hallway, and you just stand there. You look at the door and just stand. And every time a petty officer or an officer walks in, you have to salute or greet them. And a roving security watch is basically when you walk around the compartment and you take temperature checks, like for the head, which is the bathroom, the compartment, the forward hold, which is where we keep our cleaning supplies, and the laundry room. And there's a TV, which puts up pressure valves, which are pretended, like you're supposed to write them down. And yeah, that was basically roving security watch. And every time a petty officer or someone walks in, security watch would greet them, call Rover. So it would be like, if it was during the afternoon, it would be, good afternoon, petty officer, seaman recruit, Taurus with Division 382. Security watch, standing by for further instructions, petty officer. Minus the Division 382, that was made up. And then Roving security watch, and then would come up behind him and say the same thing. Seaman recruit, Taurus Huerta, roving security watch, standing by for further instructions. Pretty opposite. And I couldn't say my name right. It happened the 3rd week of boot camp. I said security watch or roving watch. And I was like, and he told me, no, wrong. I had one last shot. I said roving watcher. And I was like, go fucking hydrate. Unfucking real. I went hydrate and I got ITE along with the security watch because he didn't answer a question right. And that's how I got ITE.
Sounds fun. Uh,
Oh yeah, that reminds me of another story. So there was this kid called Jan, right? He clipped the back foot of a person, and the person didn't like that, so he like pushed Jan forward. Like they were walking in a hallway, straight. He went to the left, went behind Jan, and pushed him forward, so he would do the same thing. But so then RDC was right behind those two group of the pair of idiots. And so Artist was like, "Why the fuck are you pushing? Why the fuck do you have your hands on him?" And the guy was like, "He clipped my foot, petty officer." Long story short, Young got in trouble, and his punishment was the entire compartment will have to get ITE while he counts off. And when he counted off, it was fucking funny because he cried midway. It was like it was like his punishment was like if we did push-ups, we go down, up, one chief. I will not touch others. I will not touch others, and I will not touch others. Or I don't know. He said something like, "I will not touch others, chief. One chief. I will," and then she would say, "Down, up. I will not touch others. One chief. Down, up. I will not touch others. Two chief. Down, up. I will not touch others. Down, chief. Three chief. Down, up. I will not touch." Like, you get the point. He counted off the exercises, and after that, when we went to chow, like at midway point, he started to tear up, and I didn't have my glasses on. But when I heard it, I looked over to him. I was like, "The fuck?" And he's fucking crying right now. I couldn't even see his face, man. But it was funny.
sure.
And during chow, he couldn't eat. He was like sad. He was like, "Damn it, fuck." But we were like, "Eh, it doesn't matter. You know, you're gonna get punished either way." So I was like, "Eh, fuck it."
Yeah. Do you ever cry over there?
Huh?
Do you ever cry over there? Or were you just
Oh
pure
yeah,
man?
yeah, I did cry. I did cry. It was third day of going to the ship. So after Pearl, we transferred to our other ship, which is the USS Constitution. We moved over there. After 3 days, I couldn't take it anymore, and I started to cry. I was like, "The fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? This is fucking stressful. Like, why am I here?" And I cried my heart out. And then the day after that, I was back to normal, and I never cried since.
Get the tears out of you while you can.
Yeah, no, you have to get them out, or else it'll destroy itself from the inside. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, bro. Hmm. Alright. I don't know. So what was your job again? I know it had something to do with electrician, but
Oh yeah, no, scratch that. I'm an engineman. I'm an EN. I basically work on diesel engines
diesel engine.
and air conditioning and refrigeration.
Damn, dude. You're gonna be a handyman when you get out.
But yeah, well,
What was I gonna say? I can't remember. I don't know. I ain't got much else to ask. Oh yeah, where are you right now? Are you in like your own room or something, or?
I'm in A store right now. Basically a college dorm, and right now I have a room. But it's not even a room. It's more like a sure. I do have a room. I do, but I don't have a door. Like the doorway is fucking. There is no door.
So you have a doorway with no door.
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
But I got a pull up bar, so that's neat.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, how, how many push-ups and pull-ups can you do now?
I could do 66 push-ups. I could do a 3 minute and 5 second plank, and I could run 11 minutes and 20 seconds. I can run a mile and a half, and then in 11 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah, that's better than I can do. Navy's got
Yeah.
you beefed up.
It has. It has.
Now, what are you gonna do with this new power?
I'm gonna keep working out until I'm fucking fit and until I'm buff enough where I can go overseas and not be worried.
Nice, nice.
Oh yeah, I'm 18. I could go on Tinder.
You're 18. We can
fucking
finally go to that one shop.
Yeah, we can finally go to that one. Dude, I was planning to go to a strip club today. I was like, fuck yeah, strip club, let's fucking go. I'm 18, man. But as soon as graduation, the ceremony was done, I went back to the barracks. Second RDC was like, alright, if I call your name, you'll line up in front of the fishbowl. These are people who are going across the street. I go across the street. Fuck, man, I'm not gonna have enough time to go to the strip club. So I didn't win.
Damn. Wait, so the people that didn't go to across the street, did they go on airplanes home or what?
They're going tomorrow in the early morning. So right now they would be in our old compartment. They would be in the compartment.
Yeah. Wait, have you graduated already or?
Yep, I graduated already.
Oh damn. What day was that?
The 28th.
28th. Today?
Yep.
Oh shit. And you just got your phone like right after graduation?
Yep.
Nice. What was the first thing you did?
I told my family.
Hey, we gotta go sing one happy birthday. I'm talking to someone right now. You did what? I didn't catch that.
I told my family.
Nice. What'd you tell them? And what they told you?
I told them. I was like, hey, I fucking graduated, bitches. Nah, I'm kidding. She was like, oh yeah, tenés tu celular? I called my mom. She was like, you already got your phone? Yeah, I did get my phone. I'll call you back later. I just wanted to let you know I got my phone because during that time we were boarding the bus and I didn't want to miss out on any important information, so I hung up and called her later.
Nice.
Yeah, after that I went to read a couple of mangas that I need to catch up on. And then once I got to my dorms, I read porn. So it's all good.
Sounds eventful. Yeah, dude.
Okay. But the second thing is, I don't have a charger, so I'm gonna have to buy one. But I do not know where the next store is. So
I mean, you can probably you can probably ask around. Just be like, "Good morning, petty officer. Where is the?"
Oh yeah, no, the petty officers and chiefs here are fucking chill.
Yeah.
So
I'm talking to someone. Okay. I'll be back. And okay. Listen. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Go sing happy birthday